pinadala ng polis para ma-secure, baka abutan pa sa ospital. Nalaman ni Duterte, few days after, nandun sa LPC Hotel, sa Bacolod City, nag-grant, nandun pa yung chief of police, making sure the security of the president. Nag-grant, pinagalitan, pinagmumura in public, yung Colonel Abreu that time. Few days after, pinarelieve. Because of what happened in Canutan. For the record, the name of Canutan was delisted few months after. By whom? By the president. Because it was recommended by Espinido. When Espinido was assigned Bacolod City, clear po yung pangalan. Ano ngayon yung he never even for apology to that police officer.
Sige, Congressman
Thank you, Chairman.
Raps.
Anyway, before I ask Police Staff Sergeant again, Casino, actually not only those who died and wounded, also those police officials, no, whether kahit mga PNCO, we are also victim of such campaign during the previous administration. So marami po yan. Marami pong mga forms of violation of the rights, no? Marami po yan. For example, yung mga police na pinatay din. Di ba? Because they're being accused that they're involved in illegal drugs. And the proof is their names is listed in the Duterte's list. Tapos, kailangan ma-check natin saka makuha yung data dun. Saka maimbestigahan. Ano na ba ngayon yung status ng mga yun? Kahit po sabihin pa natin na those in the list and was killed are really involved, no? Really involved in that in the drug trade. But still, they have the right. Diba? Yan, for example, ganyan. Second is, those names listed in the Duterte's list that was assigned sa malalayo. Then pagdating na doon, pinatay. Di ba, marami yan. So, we have to get that list and documents. For example, I will cite you one example, Mr. Chairman. Sa amin galing, yung Colonel Rapis, nasa Duterte's list, nirelieve, inassign doon sa Zamboanga. Doon na siya inubutan. Until now, the case is unsolved. Unlike here now, in front of us, of course, are all our heroes, no? In line of duty. And they receive such support from the previous administration and even in this administration. But yung sa akin, is also my concern is those police officers being victimized. Mamaya po, i-discuss sa inyo yung ilang mga data and to prove you that indeed, no? Indeed, ang dami pong police officers na matitino, magagaling, just because they don't believe on such program. And some of those are politically, quote-unquote, inclined. Dun sa mga political opponents are being victimized. Mamaya po, I will discuss on that. Now, Police Staff Sergeant,
bago ka lumayo doon sa issue na, no? I wanted to show something lang.
Tapos yung mga kasi no? Balik ko lang.
May relation to doon sa sinabi mo.
Mamaya, pinint out ko lang yun just to make the point that all those witnesses now in front of us are witnesses that was wounded in line of duty. Tama? In line of duty, legitimate operations against drugs. Di ba? Illegal drug trade. Now,
kasi yung
mga namatay, di ba, ng mga police officers in line of duty, legitimate drug operations. Now, doon kay Casino, kasi ano lang ako doon, medyo curious, kasi di ba, may nakita mo na baril. Tama? Tapos, to the rescue ka. Tama po?
Yes, sir.
Sino yung nakita mong binaril?
Yung kasama ko po na Intel Operatives po, Your Honor.
Intel operative ng
San Carlos.
ng San Carlos.
Yes po, Your Honor.
So, binaril yung pulis na yon.
Yes po, Your Honor.
Namatay.
Namatay po, Your Honor.
Namatay.
Yes,
okay. So, sino yung police officer na yon na namatay?
Police Corporal Jimbo Agtara po, Your Honor.
Okay. Now, in that case, in that killing of that police officer, ano yung motive that was established?
Ang pagkakaalam ko po dyan, Your Honor, is may nag-conduct po yata siya ng surveillance po, Your Honor. At
Hindi, ganito muna. Ayan, yung pagkakaalam mo. But what is the official findings? Kasi we have to check that eh. Kung he's conducting surveillance operation for what? Now, next is, bakit, sabi mo ngayon may kaso, di ba? You have a pending case with regards to the 3 alleged assailant. Tama?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Now, paano mo natutukoy na yung 3 mismo? Yun sila.
Yung isa po doon po, Your Honor, is na nakilala ko po talaga, Your Honor. At
How did you know him?
yung pamaril po sa akin po, Your Honor. At kasi nilabas po niya yung body niya po niya, Your Honor, lang sa passenger side po, Your Honor.
So, na-identify mo, na-idean mo, nung nagkabarilan na.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. So, mga gun for hire, na-establish ngayon.
Yes, Your Honor.
Gun for hire connected in what? Sa ano?
Sa drugs po, Your
Sa
Honor.
drugs. Okay, anyway. So, most probably, but of course, this is not conclusive. Ito lang yung maring teorya, kaya kailangan natin makuha yung case na yan. So, maring teorya is, nagsasurveillance yung police na yon, yung namatay ba? Namatay siya?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yung namatay, nagsasurveillance in relation to drug operation. Tama. But of course, it all still depends on the actual investigation and the motive established in that killing, di ba? Tama.
Yes.
Okay. Mr. Chairman, dapat lang talaga yung mga namatay na mga nasugatan in line of duty, dapat talaga suportahan because we want to encourage our police personnel and officers not to do their duty diligently at the same time and for the love of country, for peace and order, no? So, ako, I salute all those victims, no? Or, not victims, but all those police officials that was wounded and some of them killed in line of duty and in legitimate operations. Dapat talaga suportahan. But again, my also concern is those police officials that was dismissed, that was incarcerated, that was some of them died because they are in the list or other terrorist list. Yun po yung isang concern ko dito. Kasi mamaya't maya po, Mr. Chairman, as I have said, I will present to you some data with regards to, medyo, ito, mabuti nandito yung Napolcom, no? Para magkaalam-alaman na. Kasi, early part pa kasi ng 2016 eh. Ibig sabihin, that time, those allegedly in the terrorist list ng mga police officials, hindi pa talaga naman proven eh. Kasi kakaupo lang ni Duterte. But, nandun sila sa listahan. And unfortunately, some of them were killed, no? Nirelieve, inassigned, pagdating dun sa assignment, malalayo, patay. And I mentioned about a certain Colonel Rapis from my home province. Allegedly, involving drugs, nasa drug list ni Duterte, inassign sa Zamboanga, sa Mindanao, few months after, namatay. So that's only example. And other police officials also, na kinasuhan or pinaimbestigahan, tapos may admin case. Unfortunately, some of those, ang nakakatawa pa dahil hindi na daw sumunod sa quota. Kulang ang quota.
Ano ka?
Eh, the mere quota, tinatakan agad na related, na involved sa drug trade. Dahil kulang ang quota. So, Mr. Chairman, again, mamaya po, after siguro ng mga witnesses, I will present to you just one of the many cases, no? One of the many cases na kawawa po. Kawawa. Well, in fact, yung isa pa pala, Mr. Chairman, mayroon ba nga mga police officials yun sa Piyaw that time? No? They narrated to me. No? Nagkataon lang ng taga-amin, magje-general pa, kawawa, class 84. Nilagay doon sa Piyaw. Tapos pinapawi. Kulang na humawak doon sa gate na hindi lumabas sa krame because they know for the fact that pag lumabas sila doon, patay sila. Just like what happens in all those, some of those officials. And daming kaso. Oh, Mr. Chairman, I will also mention Colonel Ebrio, now former chief of police of Bacolod City, now general. Kawawa rin yun. Biktima rin yun. I do not know him. I do not know him, his background. But gusto ko nga, Mr. Chairman, next hearing, papatawag ko yan. Why? Because he was relieved in Bacolod City because of that failed ambush of the #1 councilor of of Bacolod City during the time. Fortunately, nabuhay. A certain Councilor Kanutan, the owner of Compistuan, a very popular high resort in Negros Occidental, Bacolod City. Inambos, nabuhay. Of course, being the victim is a councilor, what will I do as a chief of police? I make sure the safety of that councilor, pinadala na police para ma-secure. Baka abutan pa sa ospital. Nalaman ni Duterte. Few days after, nandun sa LPC Hotel, sa Bacolod City, nag-grant. Nandun pa yung chief of police. Making sure the security of the president. Nag-grant. Pinagalitan. Pinagmumura in public. Yung Colonel Abreu that time. Few days after, pinarelieve. Because of what happened in Kanutan. But, for the record, the name of Kanutan was delisted few months after. By whom? By the president. Because it was recommended by Espinido. When Espinido was assigned Bacolod City, linear po yung pangalan. Ano ngayon yung he never even asked for apology to that police officer. Yan, ewan ko lang, general na yun, but napihaw ka because you're just doing your job, hindi mo alam na mga operatiba yon galing Manila or galing somewhere else. Di ba? Yung mga ganun. Kaya, Mr. Chairman,
So, in other words,
maraming reason.
Chairman Caraps, they are also victims.
Yeah. Well, but,
Why not move,
Mr. Chairman,
Para ma-invite
in
sila.
particular, but I have a lot of police officers to be invited and even a Polcom next hearing. Now, Mr. Chairman, I move to invite, I do not know now if he is now general or retired na. Hindi pa.
General Pardo,
Ano po?
si General Torre.
Sir, Class 95 po. He's currently the Deputy Chief of the PPDC, sir. Holding the rank of Police Colonel, sir.
Police Colonel pa rin?
Yes, sir.
Saan siya naka-assign?
Sir, sa PPDC, sir.
Police Colonel pa rin?
Yes po, sir.
So, will be
7 ka ma'am, di ba?
96 po, sir.
96?
Yes, sir.
Oh.
95 siya, Colonel pa rin siya.
Colonel pa rin siya?
Yes, sir.
Anyway, Mr. Chairman, I move that we invite Police Colonel Ebreo in the next hearing.
Okay, we'll be inviting Colonel
mamaya po.
the next hearing.
Mamaya. Again, Mr. Chairman, I just want to state na, of course, sinasabi ko, we need to support all those killed, the families of all those killed and wounded police officers. Saludo ako sa kanila because they died in line of duty defending this country against illegal drugs. But still, Mr. Chairman, hindi po natin dapat makalimutan yung mga police officials na biktima din. Well,
Yes.
some of them, kinamatayan na lang yung kaso nila sa Napolcom. And ngayon, some of them, may mga pending cases doon sa on appeal sa CEC, ang iba siguro nasa Court of Appeals.
So, sinasabi mo, Chairman Caraps, there are those na mga police officials that suffered as well, natanggal sa serbisyo because of they were listed on the drug list?
Yes! Sinasabi ko nga eh. Now, you want to discuss it? I will discuss it.
I'm just confused kasi a while ago we were discussing yung mga victims that may mga natugatan, namatayan, and this one that you are trying to mention right now are those policemen who were dismissed or either may kaso pa right now because they were listed on the drug list.
Yes, correct. Well, in fact, ito for the record, I will not mention muna yung name. Well, in fact, yung isa dyan, yung isa kilala ko talaga, Class 97, and I told you, some of the Class 97 is involved, 96 is involved, but there are a lot. Most of Class 97 and 96 are police officials na talaga magagaling. Pero in fact, 97, nauna pa kang magkapitan. May isa din, nauna pa kang magkapitan kay General Torre. And all those 96, mas mauna pa siya.
Can you mention the name?
Para pa naging major. Pero pagdating ni Duterte, 2016, kinargahan din sa drug list. I mention now, Police, Lieutenant Colonel, Ipil Dueñas, taga Iloilo po. Oh, and you check, I have now the service record of all those police officials. I'm not saying that all of those 214 na may mga kaso administratively, malilinis po. Pero let us see. Let us see all those cases, especially ngayon. Bago ng Vice Chairman ng Napolcom. Maraming iskandalo po. Some of them under duress. Napilitan pong pirmahan. yung investigation because they are being pursued na nakakataas the time.
Umani naman ito ng iba't ibang reaksyon mula sa ating mga netizens. Ayon kay Enrico Tiloy, kunting tiyaga na lang Congressman Paduano at mawawala ka na sa pwesto, with the Filipinos are excited for 2025 elections. Lahat na lang ng gusto nyo, ibinibintang nyo kay PRRD. Pahayag naman ni Chito Perez, wala nang naniniwala sa inyo, hindi nyo po ba halata? Mula Luzon, Visayas at Mindanao, lamang pa rin ang mga Duterte, huwag nyo na ipilit manira ng tao. Magserbisyo kayo ng totoo sa bayan. At ito naman ang saloobin mula sa ating kababayan na si Mojo Project, dapat yung mga pamilya ng mga pulis na napatay ng Alex Boncayo Brigade ay mag-file din ng kaso against Paduano dahil siya dati commander ng Alex Boncayo Brigade Liquidation Squad. Mga kababayan, feel free to comment below para maglabas ng saloobin sa balitang ito.